Welcome to Harmony Tuesday. Today we're talking about Save Me by BTS. I would say the harmony level is about a 5 out of 10. There are not super many harmonies, but this is a rap-driven song, so this is quite common. And one thing I want to note straight away is that JK is, as usual, one of the main ones who is doing the harmonies here. And this is kind of a theme throughout a big part of the BTS discography. So if you've seen Harmony Tuesday videos that I've done before, you've probably heard me say things like that quite a few times. Throughout the songs, the rappers actually do quite a lot of their own ad-libs, but the harmonies in the rap verses are provided mostly by JK. Okay, what sticks out to me, and the first one is actually me kind of asking a question here because I'm not sure who it is. So during JK's verse, there is a low harmony, and I'm not entirely sure if it is JK or Hobi. Now, not even when I was listening to a hidden vocals version to it, I'm still not entirely sure. I think some things speak for both of them doing it, like one or the other. It's not both at once. But the thing is, low harmonies tend to disappear a little more in the mix, except if you really make them stick out with various tools. So it can be harder to tell who does those than who does higher harmonies. So, and I think that in a specific range, like JK's kind of lower range and Hobi's kind of mid-range, like mid-lower range, they can sound fairly similar, especially when they're doing backing vocals and therefore not sticking out so much. And they both have this kind of complementary voice type where they can literally harmonize with anyone and really not stick out so much. Unlike somebody like Tae or Jin, who have more the sticking out type of voice. That's why they do way fewer harmonies than Jimin, JK, and Hobi. So anyways, I think it's either JK or Hobi. Who do you think it is? Then we have in the pre-chorus, we have JK doing doubling. Doubling literally just means he is singing the same thing again. It can be a different vocal take that is very, very similar, so that it creates a little bit of depth and a little bit of difference, but it can literally also just be the same vocal take that has been duplicated and just has some different vocal effects and the main vocals added, so it does sound a little bit different. It can also be a very slight bit time delayed, so that they're not literally just overlapping completely. But that is something that's happens a lot in a lot of BTS songs and a lot of popular music in general, so it's not necessarily something really new. Another thing is, and this actually has me kind of puzzled that I've never really thought about this, is the save me. It's clearly JK doing this, but is there somebody else doing it as well? Is it potentially Hobi? Jimin? I don't know. Like JK is definitely in there, but who else is? Or is there anybody else in there? So this is genuinely a question. Do you know? And if you do, please do tell me, because I tried to figure it out, but didn't quite get there. Another thing that sticks out is during Hobi's verse, JK is doing a harmony with Hobi. Their voices work so well together, and we know that. We've known that for a very long time. It's always beautiful to observe it again. One of the most recognizable moments is probably in Wings. But yeah, this is one that also, it's beautiful. They just work very well together. And also, additionally, we have JK doing harmonies while Namjoon is doing his verse. And honestly, I've kind of noticed that JK does often harmonize with Namjoon and Hobi, which I just mentioned, but he doesn't harmonize with Yoongi as much. With Yoongi, it's more often Jimin harmonizing. I mean, yes, their voices work really well together, but it's a curious little detail that I've only noticed recently. I'm still a little bit puzzled about it. Of course, we've always had this discussion of like every rapper has their vocalist, and this is kind of a thing in BTS too, but there is definitely some switcheroo going around where one rep is like, by the way, I need a vocalist and it's not working with the one I usually use, so let's use someone else. And JK is kind of the everyone's go-to, but he's also kind of more Hobi's vocalist. Yeah, I don't know. You tell me what you think about this. I think it's interesting, and of course at the same time there are absolutely no rules about that, so everyone is everyone's vocalist. Like, just how it fits the song in the end. And now we get to the secret gems for today. I would say that one of the secret gems, I have two. One of them is going into the second chorus, or like starting right before it. We have JK doing a vocal run. He's so skilled with vocal runs. Like, his voice just bends to his will. Of course, this is years and years of practice and experimenting with vocal runs and like everything voice related. But it just seems so easy when he does vocal runs. I'm somebody who struggles with vocal runs. I know that I still need to work on that. But I want to do it with as much ease one day as JK does. Like, seriously, he's so good at those. And my second secret gem is the layered harmonies of Fall that JK does for the outro. Layered harmonies are my weakness. Like, JK can layer tons of harmonies because he can come up with the most diverse harmonies, and he has enough of a range to layer a lot of them on top of each other. Yeah. I love JK for that. I love the fact that he's so skilled with his voice. I genuinely do look up to that. Like, I find it hard right now to find words for it, but this is literally one of the most remarkable points of this song in my opinion, but mostly because I love layered harmonies. And for this one, I think you might need to check out a hidden vocals version because you can hear better just how many layers there are to this. And the question for this song is, how long have you been in ARMY? Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon again in another Harmony Tuesday video.